Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. This week we're going to show you how to make this color changing lizard, and what we're going to use to make that is about 50 UV beads. We've got 2 black beads for the lizard's eyes as well. We've got some cord or string in here and a keychain as well. Now these beads change color in the sun. They also glow in the dark too. So before you get started, if you want to put the beads out in the sun and see what color they're going to change and figure out where you want them to go on your lizard, you can do that. If you don't want to do that, and we're not going to do that today, you'll make your lizard and then it'll be kind of a surprise what colors show up. We also have a template in our kit that you can follow along with.
You'll also want to have a pair of scissors and some masking tape. And I think we're ready to get started. Let's start first with your keychain. So go ahead and grab the keychain and get that nylon cord. Your first step with that keychain and your nylon cord, just find the center of it. So I'm just going to put both ends together, if I can find that one, and hold on to them, and just pull them, and there we go. Now we have the middle, and we're going to tie that keychain right onto the middle point right there. So let's do that. And then now, just to make things easier, because it keeps moving around, let's just tape this onto the table that we're working on. All right, and now we're ready to start making our lizard.
Start lacing our beads onto the cord. We're going to follow along with our template. So we start out with just one bead, and you're going to use the same lacing technique for almost all the sections of your lizard. So what you're going to do is take that first bead, and you're going to lace some cord through it, and then take the other piece of cord and lace it through the same bead going the other way. When you do that, you can just pull the 2 ends, and you've got your first bead on there. So we're just going to keep going, and each row will be a different number of beads, but just follow along with your template. Now, when you get down to the 3rd line, or the 3rd layer in your template, we're going to use those 2 black beads to make the eyes of our lizard. So you're first going to lace on a black bead, one of the UV beads, and the second black bead. And now you've got 2 eyes. Now at this point, we're ready to do our first leg of the lizard. You can see that it's 5 beads, and we're going to lace these 3 just a little differently to make that foot. So we'll take 5 of the UV beads and lace them onto one cord. We're just using one side this time. Take those 5 beads, push them all the way up to your most previous layer, and if you want to, at this point, you can start taping down the finished sections just so your cord doesn't undo itself. So we'll put some tape there to hold it. We've got our 5 UV beads. 2 of them are going to be the arm, and 3 are the toes, or the foot. So you'll take this cord, the same side that the beads are laced on, and you'll lace it back through just the 2 closest to the lizard. You can see that gives us a little foot. You'll do this once on each side. So now we're just going to continue on with our template, and once again you can keep taping it down as you go so that the string doesn't try to unravel itself. So when you get to the end, just make sure everything's pulled nice and tight, and you're just going to tie a knot at the bottom of your lizard's tail. And you can cut off and get rid of the excess cord.